Hi there, everyone. Hello. All right. This is another Facebook update. I told you that if we had to alert you to anything new that we would hop on. And here's the new. We now have a tornado watch that has been issued for a big portion of North Texas until 8 this evening. This does include Tarrant, Dallas. It includes Denton, Collin, Rockwall, Kaufman County to the south, and a few counties to the north as well. So pretty much every county you see highlighted in yellow. And again, this is until 8 this evening. I'm going to wait for a few more seconds. If you can, let me know if you can hear me. That way we can go ahead and move on. Let's see here. I'm pulling up my comments. Okay, I do want to say that we do have a couple of severe thunderstorm warnings in place, and I'll get to those, but I do want to just give you that update that we do have now a tornado watch in place until 8 this evening. And we're also watching for a severe thunderstorm watch that is in place. And this does include Denton County. It does not include Denton County, excuse me. It does include Wise County, Palo Pinto County towards the west. And this also until 8 this evening. Let me see. I'm trying to pull up my comments here. Okay, perfect. You all say you can hear me. Thank you. Thanks for giving me that confirmation. Okay, so again, those two watches are in place. It's a little interesting how the Storm Prediction Center did divide North Texas. So this is that severe thunderstorm watch, and that is the tornado watch. Either one, just know that in North Texas today, there's a potential to see some strong storms. The main concern today will be the potential for hail, but there is that potential for a strong storm to produce some rotation and maybe even a tornado. That's not going to be the case for everyone. So make sure to just have a way to get warnings and stay updated on the weather this afternoon. Okay, here's a look at radar now that we've gone over where the watches are. Here is a look at radar. Radar is showing 2 thunderstorms, and I'm going to zoom out here so I can show you that really the coverage is just where we have a lot of people. So it does look like it's coming down out there pretty heavy, but that's not the case for everyone. So a big portion of North Texas is actually pretty dry right now, but I'm going to go ahead and focus in on a couple of the severe thunderstorm warnings that we have in place. Okay, so I'm gonna start from the south and then work my way towards the Red River. Okay, so this particular storm has a history of producing quarter-size hail in Rome, Texas. So if you are in Rome or near Rome, this storm also producing some heavy rain in Justin. This is a severe thunderstorm warning until 1:15. For Denton, Parker, Tarrant, and Wise County. It's only a small portion of Tarrant County. I am expecting Tarrant County to be removed from this warning here rather soon. And then we are looking at some of that heavy rain moving into Denton County. So again, this is a storm that is moving to the northeast at about 40 miles per hour. Portions of eastern Wise County looking at maybe some pea-sized hail right now. A few of you are saying, I guess I won't get on the lake today. Yeah, I'm suggesting staying out of the water today. Just there's way too much lightning nearby. Okay, here is another storm that we're watching, and this one also in Denton County between Aubrey and Lincoln Park, just north of Highway 380 is where I'm seeing a small hail core. This could be producing some pea-sized hail at the moment. I haven't gotten any reports out of that area. This one also in place until 1 this afternoon. And this does include a portion of Collin County because it's moving in that direction. It does include a small sliver of Grayson County, and that's it. Okay, I'm going to move now a bit more towards the north. I'm going to zoom out. It's a little hard to see here. Okay, so this is another severe thunderstorm warning. It includes Grayson County until 1, and this does look like it is producing some quarter-size hail. If you're in Grayson County, Pottsboro, the community of Pottsboro, just to the west of Denison. This one also moving to the northeast at about 40 miles per hour. I'm going to take a zoom out. Some of you are asking about Plano. Thundering in Lake Dallas. Yes. Okay, so if you are in Dallas, I'm gonna zoom in here. If you're in Dallas County, you're likely just seeing some light rain. I'm not seeing any lightning there at the moment. I'm going to take another zoom out here because So I know it's kind of hard to get lost in all of this. So here's all of North Texas. We currently have 3 active severe thunderstorm warnings, and really from northern Tarrant County, Denton, Collin County to Grayson counties where these warnings currently are. And it's really just 3 areas within these storms that could be producing some quarter-sized hail. I'm not seeing any major reports of anything larger than a quarter. And I did see just 1 report out of Rome, Texas, that's in Wise County of hail. I'm going to look through a few of your comments, but I'm going to leave radar up, okay? So I'm looking down to look through some of the comments here. Maritza wants to know what time for Tarrant County. At this point, really, we're just waiting on these storms to develop and move into the area. Northern Tarrant County has seen just a little bit of rain. So if you're far northern Tarrant County, almost Denton County, you probably have already seen some of those thunderstorms. Let's see. Heather just said, just drove from Keller to Haltom. It's lightning like crazy and it's starting to rain in Keller. Yes, so if you're in Keller or close to Haltom, definitely seeing some heavy rain and also some lightning, so just be careful out there. Anthony said, so far no rain in Arlington. All right, and then a bunch of you just saying that you can hear me. Great. So Alexis checking in from Hunt County. Okay, so I'm going to go over just the severe thunderstorm warnings one more time, and then I'll get to the watches, and then I'll also get to a timeline for the storms really for the rest of the day. So again, we have 3 active severe thunderstorm warnings, and it's because of the hail. And the biggest concern is going to be hail today. That's going to be the most common severe characteristic that we see today. There is a tornado watch in place, but again, the tornado watch is not going to be the biggest concern we have today. We just have an environment that can produce tornadoes. I know that sounds really scary. Is Tarrant County under tornado watch? Yes, Tarrant County is under a tornado watch. Okay, so let's go over the severe thunderstorm warnings again until 1. So within the next 6 minutes, we'll see if any of these get issued again. But we do have a severe thunderstorm warning, and this is for Denton, Parker, Tarrant, Wise County. Not the whole county, it's just a small part. And this is for a storm that is looking a little bit weaker, if I'm being honest. Just to the south of Rome, we're looking at a pocket of some heavier rain. Let's see if I can. And just to the north of Justin, maybe seeing some pea-sized hail there, but I haven't gotten any reports out of that area just yet. And then in Denton, right now the city of Denton just seeing some moderate to heavy rainfall, but just to your north there was a hail core, so maybe just some pea-sized hail. I did see a report of that. Now close to Aubrey, between Aubrey and, let's see, Prosper, seeing some heavy rain. And then also Grayson County, looking at a hail core there, really right along the Red River. Pottsboro maybe still seeing some quarter-size hail there. And this is a severe thunderstorm warning that's in place until 1. So really the best thing you can do is just stay indoors with these storms just because of that lightning threat. I'm seeing so much lightning. Actually, let me see how much lightning we have in Grayson County. This is just an estimate. 960 strikes in the last 15 minutes. That's a lot of lightning. Cameron, is this it, or are we expected to get more severe storms later as well? Unfortunately, Cameron, I am expecting to see more activity. This is just kind of like the first round of it. So here's a big view of everything. We're seeing really the most active storms northern Tarrant County, Denton County to Grayson County. But I am seeing already just a bit more development. Let me see if I can draw this out for you. Right here. So these storms eventually going to move in this direction. And that's where they're going to still tap into some unstable air. So we'll be watching that, of course, here in the next couple of hours. And now that I've gone over that, I'm just going to quickly go over the watches that we have in place. Okay, so we have that tornado watch that has been issued for Denton, Collin, Rockwall, Grayson County as well, Tarrant, Dallas towards the south, and again, this in place until 8 this evening. But we also have a severe thunderstorm watch in place, and that does include Wise County to the west until 8 this evening. And this is for the potential of really these thunderstorms producing hail, which is by far the biggest concern, and the potential for some strong winds. 60-mile-per-hour winds is what classifies as severe thunderstorm. 58-mile-per-hour winds or higher. And again, there is that small potential to see a tornado. But right now, we have those 3 active severe thunderstorm warnings. We're waiting to hear from the National Weather Service. They all expire at 1. One expires at 1:15 to see if these will be reissued. But I haven't seen a whole lot of reports out of the area. Mickey is watching out of Denton, Corinth. Let me know what you're seeing out there. Interested to see about that. Okay, so on top of that, we also have a flood concern. You all know we have seen quite a bit of rain the last few weeks. We're already in a rain surplus. We have saturated soils. Additional rain at this point could cause some minor flooding. You know the areas in your neighborhoods that flood easily. I'm thinking about my neighborhood right now and likely seeing that here over the next 24 hours. We have a flood watch that's in place through Thursday evening. And it's because we could see an additional 1 to 3 inches of rain in these areas, DFW included in this. And this is for isolated amounts of rain up to 5, but that 5 is going to be more towards the south, closer to Hill County and even more south of that. Kim says, I see Kyle Roberts. Yes, Kyle just walked in. I think he's in the newsroom, just kind of getting coordinated with the rest of the news team for this afternoon. Stacy watching out of Rockwall. Mickey said rain in Denton. Amanda said, will these storms help take the severity out of the storms later on? So, Amanda, I do think that we're going to see better coverage of these storms as the afternoon goes on. I think, once we hit mid-afternoon, we'll still see some added severe thunderstorm warnings. So this is really just the beginning of it. Let's see. Ashley wants to see the tornado watch again. Sure thing. And just so you know, on our social media platforms, there's also an image of the tornado watch, and there's an image of the severe thunderstorm watch. So if I'm going too fast, all of this, you can also go on social media on all of our accounts, and you can zoom in on these pictures. So until 8, the tornado watch is in place for Tarrant, for Denton County, for Dallas, Collin, Rockwall, and everyone that's highlighted is under this watch until 8. You are welcome, Ashley. And there's the severe thunderstorm watch also for our northwestern counties until 8. Okay, so I am going to show here how this progresses. So this model actually not doing too bad, picking up on these thunderstorms at 1. This is how these storms will look at around 2. You see how that cluster kind of goes into the Red River area. This is at 3. We see additional thunderstorms developing. Wise, Parker County area, we'll see these really expanding coverage. And that's the thing about today. This is going to be very scattered as these storms kind of develop. This is around 5. This is around 6. Look at that activity just to the south. This is at 7. And that's about 8. And at 8 is when that watch will be canceled, hopefully. So again, a watch just means that all of the ingredients are there. A warning means that it's actively happening. So that was your timecast. And these storms, again, there's a potential for more activity tomorrow, and there's also a potential for more activity as we head into Saturday afternoon. Now tomorrow, the location of the storms, that'll depend on how the storms today behave. So of course, we'll be watching that very closely. Okay, it is now 1:01, and it does look like there has been a new severe thunderstorm warning that's been issued, but it's really for the same storm. It just has been kind of adjusted, and I'm going to get more info on that right now, actually. Okay, so this one is in place until 2 in the afternoon, so for the next hour. And let me see here. It is for Collin, Fannin, Grayson County. And quarter-size hail, 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts possible with this one. And it's because of that small pocket of potentially some hail just to the north of McKinney. So I'm going to zoom in there. Okay, so I'm going to check in with Kyle real quick. I'm going to leave this radar up for you guys. All right, just muted real quick, but I left radar up for you. I was just checking in with the rest of the team here. Okay, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what the warnings are doing. So we do have an active severe thunderstorm warning, and that is in place for Collin, Fannin, and Grayson County until 2. So for the next hour or so. And let me show you why that warning is there. It's because of this hail core that looks like it's right east of Gunther, and that's moving to the northeast. So that really bright pink spot that you see there, that's the hail core that could maybe be producing pea-sized hail. I haven't seen any reports out of that area, and this is moving to the northeast at 40 miles per hour. So if you are in that severe thunderstorm warned path, here is the rough estimation of the arrival of that storm. So Ida around 117, Whitewright around 121, Ector at 134, Bonham at 141, Windham at 155, and Carson at 2 if this storm holds together. And again, you may be seeing rain already, but the strongest part of the storm, that's the ETA for that. And then there is still this severe thunderstorm warned storm for Denton County. It does look like there could be a small hail core north of Highway 380, just to the west of Crum, where you see that really bright pink dot. I haven't seen any reports out of that area other than maybe some quarter-size hail with the previous storm. So definitely we'll be watching that closely. But again, these severe thunderstorm warnings are in place because of the hail potential up to quarter size. If that, I haven't seen too many reports of that, though. I have seen a few reports of pea-sized hail. And here is the other severe thunderstorm warning until 2, also for Collin, Cook, Denton, and Tarrant County. And again, we could be seeing some small hail, maybe pea-sized to the northwest of Roanoke, to the northwest of Trophy Club. And that's really about it. All of this is moving to the northeast. I'm going to loop this for you so you can see it. And again, these storms are going to expand in coverage, and we'll see these warnings popping up throughout the afternoon. Of course, we'll be watching. Our whole team here is watching, and for you. So if we need to update you, we will. Make sure to have the WFAA app. We'll send a push alert if there's anything pressing that we do need to alert you to. And as always, you can stay tuned to our social media accounts, WFAA.com/radar, if you want to also watch radar with us. All right, y'all stay safe.